Welcome back. We're following these train tracks to see if they lead us anywhere. Hopefully to a place that will help us get into that factory we saw. Well, here we're back at the beginning. That's the small canyon we came out of. And over here we immediately find some kind of machine sitting on top of the train tracks, as well as another dead end. Seems like there's some kind of door, or maybe it's a dam of some kind, just blocking the way. I wonder if there's any way that that could open or something to let the train through, or if it was not supposed to go any further than that. I honestly do not know. So, this machine then. What is it? And what can we do with it? Well, it's sitting on the train tracks, so it's probably some kind of train. Yeah, that is a very astute observation of me. But it's not just a train. You can see that it consists of two parts, two cars. This first one, and it's connected to a second one up front here. Also, this machine has these two long arms, which looks like they could be lowered. And that's sort of reminiscent of a combine harvester. And in fact, that's what this machine is. It's a harvester. This H was used to harvest food for the dunny. And this machine was part of the process. So this thing would harvest food using these arms, which would then be maybe go through a first processing phase in the back car, then would be deposited via this arm in the middle here into this front car, then taken into the factory where it would be further processed. Well, there's a lever here. Maybe that'll do something. Nope. Oh. Well, there's some more controls on this side. Two more levers. But they are both just as firmly stuck as the one on the end there. There's a switch in the middle here. And after switching that, we try this lever again. And now it works. And it starts the train moving. So the switch in the middle actually sets the direction you want the train to go, forward or backwards. Then the right lever will start the train moving. The lever on the left, I suppose, is used to control these harvester arms, but we cannot use it. There's no way you can use that lever under any circumstances. At least not that I know of. Or that I've ever heard of. So this will probably take us into that factory then. It's nice that this train is still working, despite the fact that this H has been abandoned for hundreds of years. Although maybe the good people from the DRC have been here and have done some repair work. That's probably the most likely explanation. Well, we've stopped, still outside of the factory. It doesn't look like we're going any further on foot though. But let's try this lever again. Which works now. And it moves the front car by itself into the factory, leaving the actual harvester part outside, taking whatever food and stuff has been collected in this car into the factory. Well, I suppose that this would be an unloading area of some kind. I wonder if they could unload it via the bottom or something. I'm not entirely sure how that's how this is supposed to work. And there's no obvious sign of a crane or something to get the stuff out of there. So I'm not entirely sure how they unloaded the whatever it is they harvested. Oh well. Not all that important. There is another shell cloth here, which is convenient because it allows us to save our position inside the factory, so we won't have to use the train again to get back in here. And there's some stairs leading outside. And now we're on the inner part of the factory. We see there's some water here. What looks like drainage tunnels on the other side. Some big wheels. That windmill thing that we could see from the outside. I'm not sure if it's actually a windmill. Doesn't really look like it would be very good at catching the wind. Shape of the wing of the wings is wrong. This pipe, I wonder if that is used to transport the food from this part of the factory to the second part, or if it's used for something else. No way to know. Well, this path here is broken, so that's not going to take us anywhere. Doesn't look like there's anywhere else we can go from here. But you can see there's a similar path on the other side, and that one is intact. Actually, it looks like we should just be able to wade across here. The water doesn't looks like it's very deep. But the game will not allow us to do that. So maybe if we can get to the other side of the factory, we can use an intact path. Well, obviously we cannot use a train on the other set of tracks because, well, those tracks were broken. There is, however, a ladder leading down here. So maybe we can get to the other side using the inside of the factory. Or maybe we'll just have to find another way to get to that second building. Well, there's an exit here, but it's blocked. It doesn't look like there's anything else here. So what's that exit blocked by? Well, it's blocked by the train car we arrived in. So we should probably move that train car away. So we can get through there. Well, there's a button here which does nothing. It's used to call the car if it's not here, but it is not used to send it away. The only way to send it away is to pull this lever again. And you'd think that maybe you need to pull the lever, then take the train right back outside, link to Relzo, and then link back to that shell cloth we touched here. And you could indeed do that, but it's not necessary. So you can just pull this lever, and then quickly walk backwards, get off the car before it leaves. And there it goes. So now hopefully that passage will be unblocked. And indeed it is. I will continue down here in the next video.